So let me start, not by asking you your usual questions, if that's okay. I was really, I was in the audience when you spoke at the Adolescent Girls Pre-Conference. And I was really fascinated by how you, at that conference, had made that transition of not being the girl activist, but being the supporter of girl activists. And in that way, you've also now been the chair of Malala Fund's board for what, almost a year now? Chair of the board. Oh, 3 years, God, seriously. Time flies. So for 3 years, how has that transition from being an activist to being someone who helps to run an organization and is responsible for its governance, and how, taking on that much more senior role in some ways? I mean, you are 26 after all now. About time you stepped up to that, grown-up senior role. How has that been for you, and what has your learnings and experiences been?
Thank you so much, Maliha, and so nice to see you here.
Usually say the guest needs no introduction, but I'm literally saying that and not making an introduction, if that's okay with you. Or would you like me to? I can make an alternative introduction. So the introduction is, I'm very proud to introduce to you my ex-boss, who used to be the co-founder, was the co-founder of Malala Fund and is the chair of the board of Malala Fund.
With me. I took Vanessa Nakate, I took Sumaya from Afghanistan, and I took an activist from Ukraine as well. And those three girls went to the stage and they talked about girls' education, girls' rights, climate change, conflict, and war. And they told the leaders, the ministers, the members about how the decisions that they make impact girls, and that they need to make bold commitments towards girls' education. So this has been my personal journey now. I don't want to speak on behalf of, I don't want to be the representative of girls, because girls do not need anyone else to represent them. They have a voice, they have a story, and we need to give the mic to them to speak for themselves. And I was so happy that you made that happen at the Girls Deliver event and at the youth conference. We saw how these incredible girls and young women were speaking about the issues that impact them. So that I enjoyed my conversation with Stacey Abraham, but two incredible girls who were sitting with us, and they made very clear statement about what girls need, and that the girls have every right to safe and better world. And when we talk about women's issues, like, we need to remember that most of those issues affect girls at a very young age. They are not limited to womanhood. They are impacting girls when they are just 11 years old, when they are just 6 years old, when they are just 14 years old. So when we talk about reproductive health and physical safety, when we talk about access to opportunities, we have to start from there. So I'm really happy that you took that message seriously and you gave girls the platform. And, when they went on stage, they were unstoppable. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
When we hear the stories of girls, we get inspired, we get motivated. But I want us not to stop there. I want us to get into action when we hear those stories. What can we do for the girls? And I believe that the stories of those girls have determination and optimism and charisma in them. So what we can do is match their determination of girls, stand with them, fund their work, and follow their lead. I want girls to be leading the change that we want to see for gender equity. I want girls to be leading the change that we want to see for girls' safety. And I want girls to be leading the change for equal access to education and opportunities. So let's give girls a chance. Let's give them the space. Let's share solidarity with them and let them lead this work.
Thank you so much, Malala. And I know all of you have one question. Malala won't be taking any, except for us to say, yes, we coordinated our colors.